So I'm kind of like really pissed that I couldn't have got bonded out like a few weeks earlier because um I would like stand up from the toilet and sometimes like I would be wearing the jumpsuit, so I'd have to have like the whole thing off and I'd see myself in the mirror and I actually had a decent shape from the back and I was actually like almost completely lost my belly, and like that was the first time like ever it's been gone. I was like starving, but it was like the first time ever it's been gone. And now I'm back to struggling again. And it's awesome. I'm on the struggle bus. Struggle bus. But yeah, I'm like waking up really stressed out because I don't know what to do. Like, I keep calling my court appointed attorney and nobody ever calls me back. And this last time that I called them, they're like, well, he doesn't really come over here. Like, he comes over here sometimes, but he doesn't really work out of this office. But that's the number they gave me and the address they gave me. And like I sent the dude like multiple letters, like two different letters when I was locked up, and I called him once when I was locked up. The only time they let me on the phone, and it was like that Friday after 3 or whatever when nobody was gonna be there obviously. And I even found an email for him online when I was randomly searching, trying to find ways to contact him, and I didn't get an email back, and I haven't got anything about court, and yeah. So I just wake up stressed out every day because like I can't miss that. And then so today I emailed like some lady that's supposed to be the court coordinator, and I'm pretty sure I didn't get an email back from her either. So I'm like, this whole thing is screwy. Like, you're messing with people's lives. I know it's Uvalde. Nobody in Uvalde can do their fucking job. I know. I know. It's fucking ridiculous. But they're gonna come back and blame me. Oh, you were supposed to be there, even though you never got notice of anything. You were supposed to be there. Like I keep trying to do this dental work. I don't know if I'm gonna be going back to jail or not or whatever. Apparently, especially since I haven't talked to my court-appointed attorney and he's nowhere to be found ever. Um, yeah. So I'm like trying to do this dental work as fast as I can, and then they keep like they fucked it up. They fucked it up. Both the fucking fillings were fucked up, and uh, I still have a lot more work to be done besides those. And then I have like two appointments. I have an appointment Thursday and an appointment next week, the next week. But that's just to work on the next one thing because they have to fix the other thing. It's really fucking annoying, and I really probably need to see a periodontist. Yeah. If you're ever depressed, don't brush your hair. Just brush your teeth and don't brush your hair. Because I've seen the videos where they unclump everybody's hair that were so depressed. See, I brushed my hair, but I have gum disease because I didn't brush my teeth. Yeah, so that's bad. That needs to be dealt with too, which they can't do that at the dentist. So, but there's things. I really need to go to like Mexico or something because like they're supposed to be doing like stuff that can regrow bone with stem cells and stuff. That's supposed to be the newest thing, right? Yeah. Uh, so, yeah, that's lovely. That's lovely. It's lovely when people could try to steal your whole life purpose and leave you to rot like this. And it should have been fixed already. It all should have been fixed like 4 years ago. But you know, it's all good. It's all right. I got back into normal teeth brushing in jail, and I got reset my caffeine intolerance. I haven't smoked weed or vaped weed since was in jail. I barely drank. I had some champagne the other morning. Uh, I brush my teeth like 2 or 3 times, sometimes 4 times a day, just because I'm fucking tired of dealing with bullshit. And I want them to like be okay and everything, but this is fucking bullshit, man. I should still be like almost a normal weight. If I got bonded out like a month earlier, I would have been like a normal weight and would have been on track. Like my shape was like nice for the first time in my life. It was nice. It was so pretty. It's fucking bullshit. I know. I'm getting back on the fruit soon, but I was struggling with that too. I guess I can't have the nuts in the fruit juice because it wasn't doing any good with the nuts in the fruit juice. I have to get back on the pure fruit. Put some salads in there too. But the salads are a bitch. The salads are way too long to prepare. Fruit is way easier. You just cut it and eat it, or just eat it. You know. Yeah, it's bullshit. But yeah. So, who knows if I was supposed to be at court or not, or anything like that. I mean, you keep trying. I guess I have to go up to the courthouse, but I'm scared if I go up to the courthouse, I've already missed my court date, and they're gonna like pull some shit. Wouldn't that be some shit, right? Oh, by the way, you missed your court date. We're taking you in. And then my dad would be really pissed because he bonded me out. He didn't get a bail bond. He like bonded me out with like, yeah. Yeah. But I would assume that they would send something to him, right? Since he's the victim, he should be in court too, right? But whatever. It stresses me out like everything. Every day that I don't hear something, every week that goes by that I don't hear something. Yeah, like wake up like early in the morning and start stressing and can't go back to sleep. And I can't smoke weed because I don't want to deal with any of the fucking winkers here. Uh, and I don't really trust the hemp vape anymore because it seems like it was giving me a lot of problems, causing a lot of problems. But, cannabis never did that for me. Cannabis itself, the bud itself, never did that for me. But, Texas thinks that's safer. That's safer, guys. That's safer. Because Texas is retarded. Yeah. Could really use some fucking bud. It would be really fucking nice to smoke some bud. Be really fucking nice if somebody would call me back too, or email me back. Cause I know you got my email, motherfucker. I know you got the message to call me, motherfucker. Because I know you've been in court. They said you were in court on Wednesday, which makes sense because all the court dates when I was in jail were on Wednesday. But I don't know if it's the same if you're already out and bonded out or not, or if that was like just the ones that they had at the jail. Because it seemed like they had them at the jail. Because it seemed like they were really back fast whenever they went into their little court. I don't know if they were just like, yeah, I don't know. They were back really fast every time. So it didn't seem like they went anywhere. But, yeah. But the one girl was only supposed to be in there 3 months before her court date, and she was already going on like 4.5 months. She's the one that got out like the same week as me, my jail girlfriend. And then she was already asking for a ride and shit. She wanted me to take her somewhere and then have her back to catch the bus to San Antonio. I was like, you want me to take you somewhere and bring you back? I almost did it. I almost took her somewhere, but I'm like, where are you taking me? I don't want to be involved in this. I don't trust this. Yeah. I don't want to be riding around with your meth in the car or anything like that. So, yeah. Even though she sounded like she was going to get off of it, not go back to it and stuff. But who knows? Who knows? She'd be sitting in that hotel room for 2 days or whatever, waiting to go home. I don't know why she had to wait so long for a bus to go home, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, this is fucking bullshit. And I keep getting number synchronicities, and they fucking drive me crazy, and nothing ever happens, and I don't understand, like, why nothing ever happens. I never get my good news. I get my 888 777 999 again. 1127, 127, 1227, all this bullshit over and over and over again. It's supposed to mean good things, but nothing ever happens. Why is nothing ever happening? I don't get it. I don't get it. I guess the angels just want to torture me. Say, oh, there's good stuff coming, but where is it? Yeah, good stuff was supposed to be coming before I went to jail, too. But I guess somebody would rather fuck with me. Whoever was fucking with me, you deserve to be in prison. Just so you know. You deserve to be in prison for what you were pulling. Mm, mm, yeah. Because I know I ain't crazy. I know what I was seeing with my own eyes. I know I was led places. And I might know where that place is. I almost turned down a random street the other day to see if it was the place where I was at before. I wanted to know why I kept ending up at that place and why that cabin was so familiar and how the fuck I got there the first time. Because I didn't walk the first time. I'm pretty sure I didn't walk the first time. It's way the fuck back there in the woods. And there's like a creek that you can't get a car through. I mean, maybe like an ATV or something that like jacked up, good suspension, where. But my car would have dragged the hell through there. It would have been like stuck probably. This is so weird that I'd been there before, and it's like I was searching for something last time I was there. It's so weird. I guess I'll just never find out where I belong. So I searched so hard, and I went there, and both times I ended up at that house, and they freaked out both times. The one that looked like my parents' decorations, both times I ended up there, and they fucking freaked out. You can't be here, or something like that. And they act like they were hiding something. And then the guy followed me. They called the they called the sheriff on me. The guy followed the sheriff. I was like, why is that guy there? So, oh, he's just watching out for me. He's a fireman. You scared of me? Are you scared of me? Big bad police officer. Fucking wild. And where was my phone the whole time? Because I went back to my car and my phone was gone and my ID was gone. And then it was magically back in my car when I got back. And the gate had opened for a second, but only it wasn't long enough to get my car out the first time. And why was my stuff there? That washer and dryer and those tray tables my mom ordered for my house. Why was that there? Somebody's got a lot of explaining to do, and nothing ever gets fucking done or solved, or nobody ever comes tells me what's going on. Right? And I told that cop that that stuff was in that trailer, that I was missing out of the mail, and that I had gotten something else in the mail. I had gotten those N95 masks from China or whatever. It had the same tracking number as what was supposed to be that washer and dryer. And then in the same like 2 weeks is when my mom had ordered those tray tables, but they were both sitting in that trailer. And there was nobody around. Everything was unlocked. What the fuckery is that place? Even back in behind the gate where I had parked my car and been let in magically, there was like no people back there. There was houses. There was a few houses in that cabin that I had recognized. I don't know why I had recognized it. I don't know why I had been there before. But I remember I had been there before. And I remembered I had been down that street with the tiny houses. I had walked down that street with the tiny houses. But I sure as hell don't remember walking all the way back from that cabin. That cabin was way the fuck back there. But I had been there before. Somebody's got some splaining to do. Somebody's got some splaining to do. Why I keep ending up at this place? I'm gonna go find it again. I'm gonna write down addresses and everything. Fucking bitch ass. Bitch ass motherfuckers. Why was this place like abandoned and all these cars abandoned? It looked like nobody had been there. But there was still electricity to the place. So fucking weird. And nobody was around until that one street where the house with the that had my looked like my parents' decorations on it. And I had been there before too. And I think that's like the only place that there was any sign of life. And the firefighter guy lived there, right? I'm pretty sure that was the guy that lived there. They were acting all crazy. Like they were hiding something. And like they knew me, and I don't know who the fuck they are. Kind of interesting, huh? Mm. Anybody want to go on a little exploration? Little exploration. What was the other house? The other house was weird too. They had stopped at. When I saw the weird FBI tool, right? The weird FBI tool. Somebody put the poster in the front yard or the front door. What the fuck was that place? I couldn't be there either, but somebody wanted to give me a message there too. Fucking creepy. Definitely shouldn't tap into things that you don't know what they are. You experience all kinds of weird shit that you can't explain. Like, what was that, like, random mansion? It had, like, one little castle tower missing off the top of it. And then when I went back there with my dad looking for Bella, it was a totally different house there. Like, only one story and totally different build. It looked like it wasn't complete either, but it was like totally different. It was like maybe it wasn't complete on the inside instead of like not being complete on the outside, which didn't make any sense for how they build houses. Like it was all complete on the outside. It's that one little area. And blast me with their EMF waves. Blast me with some more EMF waves. Make me go crazy again. You creepos belong in prison. Blasted me with EMF. It was already happening when I was in my house. I was sitting there and I was already sober off of everything. And I turned the Wi Fi off and I feel better. But I can't do anything in my house without the Wi Fi. Everything's on the Wi Fi. The Roku's on the Wi Fi. My phone, I don't have signal when it's not on the Wi Fi. Everything's on the fucking Wi Fi. I can't even watch a YouTube video. I don't have enough bars even in my house to watch a YouTube video without the Wi Fi. Sometimes I can, but most of the time it will not load. Yeah. Somebody did some fucked up shit, and somebody needs to fucking pay for what they did. Like, that's beyond harassment and stalking right there. Mm. That's beyond harassing and stalking right there. And whatever was on the TV, that all that shit disappeared real quick. It was all gone when I got back from jail. Except there's a picture of one of the things on my phone. So there's that. You can stalk and harass the chosen ones all you want. It won't make you a chosen one. You can fuck with us all you want. It won't make you a chosen one. But don't expect there not to be karma. You made jail even harder for me, and then didn't even come and bail me out or anything, bond me out. More harassment and stalking. I don't know how the jail was okay with that. I don't know what they put in the fucking Kool-Aid in the fucking jail or whatever they put. And that shit was wild. I could literally read shit on the wall. But yet, I deserve to be in jail and not in the mental hospital, right? They can't be in there. Because they knew what was going on. They told me I was being bad when I was in solitary, when I was in suicide watch. I was being bad. I was being bad. No, I was being fucked with. I don't know how y'all fuckers get drugs in the fucking jail like that either. I'm pretty sure y'all laced my shit with something. That shit was a wild time. But what you gonna do about it? They have you locked in a room with no water and no food. You have to take what they give you. At one point, I had thrown my food all over the wall and all kinds of shit because I was so fucking sick of it. The shrink was telling me one thing and the jail was doing another, and they wouldn't give me, like, they kept giving me more and more meat instead of complying with what the shrink had requested. And the shrink had said weird things like, "Oh, you're not psychic," and she had a hat on that said something about I am games." Like some weird fucking shit was going on. So can you explain the conspiracy against me? Can you explain why this shrink said, "Oh, you're not psychic"? Well, I never claimed to be psychic. I claimed to be intuitive. I ain't fucking psychic. My gifts aren't that great. They're good, but they ain't that great. Sometimes I can channel, but I can't do it on demand. It has to be the right time, the right place, which means I should be with Timmy filling all these things that I channeled in Vegas. And no, no, can't have your life purpose either. Robbed me of my life purpose for what, 4 years now? And mocked me through his videos, acted like he was so excited when I was there. The first 2 years, he was so excited I was there. But did he write me back? When I sent him a few letters, no. Did he call me? No. Did he come see me? No. All he could fuck with me. And then say all my brilliance online. Fuck you, dude. And then you want to play like there was some blackmail or whatever, but Then when I say, "Oh, I was gonna send you a letter," oh, my girlfriend, my girlfriend, my girlfriend. Well, I won't fucking send you a letter then. Fuck you. There's two letters here for two different people, but they don't want to be honest about who they are or what they feel or what they were doing. So I got two letters. I still have one for the J6ers too, but I don't know who I wanted to send it to. I screen captured somebody that needed a letter the other day, but it's kind of mean. I kind of call them pussies because everything that they experience in jail or in prison is what you experience in jail. Like, it's nothing. They wanted to act like they were just being discriminated against and political prisoners, and they were getting it extra bad because they were political prisoners or something. But that's just what jail is like. Everything. And at least, like, from what I experience, like guys have it better off in jail because guys can, in the county jail, they can be, what do they call them? Trustees, which is probably how the fucking shit got laced, right? But they could be trustees and they can work and they can get like extra food and stuff on their plate, extra trays, so they don't have to eat the commissary and get fat like the girls. And then they actually have something to do instead of just sitting there the whole time trying to occupy your time, trying to figure out when the fuck you're gonna get out and be miserable trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Man, they really tried to fuck me over. They really did. Because they were like, oh, you can't call your dad, but I still did. Because that's the only number I had was my dad's number, my brother's number. And that's the only address I had to write to, too. So it's pretty fucking miserable. And I wrote like pages and pages of letters that I'll never send to people because they won't be honest. Hmm. Man, I was so fucking getting skinny and everything. I was wondering why it was hurting. I was laying in fucking suicide watch, and you only get the blanket, and you have to lay on the floor. Like my hip bones were like grinding into the floor because I was getting so fucking skinny. I was actually out of shape when I got to the pod. I actually could look in the mirror and I had a shape. I actually had shape for the first time in my life, a nice shape going on. But then I was there for another month and gained the weight from the commissary. Actually, I started eating meat at that point too because I was so like just starving all the fucking time. And I was still starving after I started eating the meat. You still get hungry around 10. Like when you're hungry and you're trying to go to bed, it's like the worst thing ever. But you can't get more trays because you can't work because you're a female and what's supposed to be a male jail, but they tried to uh, convert two pods or something for females. And because there's only two pods for females, females can't work because of their own safety and all this bullshit. It's absolute nonsense. That place deserves to be shut down. They left me in fucking suicide watch and didn't give me a shower for like 2 weeks. I asked you if you wanted to see this ring and you said no. No, I kept asking and asking and asking and asking every day for like 2 weeks and you said no. That was grimy and disgusting. You wanted me to see the shrink like that, right? You want to make sure that I looked crazy as fuck, right? See, I already know your game because you do it all to all the chosen ones. You want to diagnose them. You want to diagnose them with like schizophrenia or something. Say that they're delusional to discredit them because you've done it to many different chosen ones. We already know your game. You've done it to famous people too. We know your game. Drugged and harassed and messed with. I still see through your bullshit. Now you're trying to use special technology. Yeah, we still see through your bullshit. I want to know what that place is. The place with the cabin and down the street that has the tiny houses. And that place that keep showing up and it looks like my parents' house. That has latches on the top of the doors. They're in the middle of nowhere, but they're so unsafe that they have latches on all the screen doors at the top. It's fucking weird. It's really fucking weird. And those things were there. The washer and dryer, the portable washer and dryer, and the tray tables, they were there. I went and touched them. It's not like they weren't there. I touched them. And you know what the cards keep saying? The money's coming. The money's coming. Sudden wealth. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. But I never get the good news. And then it wants to fuck with me. This person's your soulmate. No, this person's not your soulmate. This person's coming back. I don't want that person. I don't want to deal with that person. That person, that person abandoned me for fucking 4 years when I needed them. And before that, if they needed to talk to me, they had me on message. They could have messaged me anytime. Between the time that they showed up at my house and all the time after, they could have messaged me anytime to say something to me. Well, I sent you a letter. I made sure that it was certified, so you got it. Well, I got back from that trip from Mexico with my parents that are hard to travel with, and I didn't want to deal with anything. Part of my PTSD, I didn't want to deal with anything. And they always wanted to push, 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 push. And he tried to hand me that letter. I said, no, throw it away. I feel fucked with. Because, somebody could have messaged me anytime. Anytime on Facebook. But they always want to act shady. But you're my wife. Well, you ruined that, didn't you? You ruined that, didn't you? All with your stupid games and your stupid girlfriend, your stupid copycat girlfriend. Y'all are perfect for each other. All y'all want to do is take from people and then not give them what's theirs. And all you had to do was hire me. All you had to do was let me be on these creative projects that I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, I have a life purpose. I'm supposed to be defeating this satanic pedophile cult, which really exists. We're supposed to be taking back Hollywood. We're not supposed to be giving them extra chances and bullshit. No, we're supposed to be making our own. But all Tim cares about is some dumb skate park. All Tim cares about is skating and making 10 million skate parks. So fucking dumb. Supposed to be creating music and movies and art, and all you've done is like a documentary and a few songs. You haven't even written anything lately original. You just copied off of the Daily Wire or whatever. Like, what the fuck do you do all day, dude? You just sit there and bitch on the internet about stuff that, oh, this will get the right enraged. Yeah. So watch this. It's clickbait rage content. Mm. I can tell you God's not pleased with what you've done. That whole conversation, all that conversation we had in Vegas was supposed to go somewhere and do something. I have a purpose on this fucking planet. It seems like you've done everything you can to just keep me away from it. And that's pretty fucking evil and satanic. Especially when I fucking channeled everything you need to know that night. You were so worried about cancel culture. I gave you solution by solution by solution from like 50 different angles, right? Not really 50, but like from all the little pieces you're worried about. This needs to happen. This needs to happen. This has, and you know what? One of it happened. It was happening. Elon Musk bought Twitter. A rich person cared about freedom of speech and cancel culture. Just like I said, that needed to happen. Fucking ridiculous, man. It's okay to waste my life, my beauty, and my time to have kids, all just to lead me on and steal from me. Now the cars think that I should give you another chance or something, or whatever the fuck is going on. I guess I can't have a real man. It's not on the table for me, huh? I guess I can't work with that person either and create with that person either. I guess I'm just not good enough, huh? This is fucking bullshit, man. Fucking bullshit.